Hey everybody, it's Dr. Volk. Last time on Let's Replay Magician Lord, we took on the first 3 levels of the game, and they were quite difficult, and I didn't like doing them. Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. And I even had to redo the 3rd boss because I didn't like how I did it. In this episode, we're taking on level 4, the Castle of Zephyrus. And honestly, this theme rocks. I love it so much. And you know what else I love so much? Skipping most of the level, because you know exactly where to go. Also, you may just want to pass all of these treasure chests, because inside each of these treasure chests is a monster. And we don't really want to deal with those, nor do we want to deal with stupid fire skulls that kill us. But at least we have our health back. So, and it's gone. So, yeah, Castle of Devils, where you have to deal with these robot fish, skeleton heads. But if you know where to go, it's really straightforward to get to the 4th mini boss in just about 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes. Yay! So now we're facing off against this fiery mage cult leader guy. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's raining men. So he summons a lot of these guys that kind of remind me of those creatures from the pirates who don't do anything. Remember Rock Monster? This boss has a fairly simple pattern, but he can be kind of tricky to handle if you don't know what you're doing, like I don't. And especially because you have to devote a lot of your resources, a lot of your time, to taking out his dumb minions. Which, you know, I'm glad they're at least respectful enough to bow before they come charging at you, to moita you. And, you know, once that's done, that's your opening to come and attack him. And give him what for.
You persistent guy, but your life
You
ends
persistent
right now.
guy. Your life ends right now. Oh my gosh! Yeah, this is the demon dog, and there's a lot of ketchup just everywhere. Oh my gosh, so much ketchup. The best way I've found to deal with this demon dog, this very scary boss here, is just get up in his face and shoot him a lot. Because I've found that it somewhat decreases the amount of chances. It decreases the chance that he'll shoot you, but it also decreases the amount of times he'll shoot. Welcome to the Anderground Passage of Terror. Not the Underground, the Anderground. And I am not a fan of these frogs. These frogs are so annoying, and dying is also annoying. But those frogs are the worst. Trust me. You'll find out. Thankfully, you can pretty much easily ignore them when they're small, but they will grow. Okay, they will grow into frog warriors, you know, kind of reminiscent of Amphibia, and they'll be so much harder to deal with. And the worst part is that they come in so many numbers that they'll very quickly overwhelm you. They will very quickly overwhelm you. Don't open these, they contain frogs. And you know what? We don't even need to go through any of these doors. We are an Atlantean warrior. Look at how cool that is. And I love how he's just blocking a water attack from underneath him, using only his front wings. Those are some pretty strong wings. We just... no, we've already lost. See? Those... You don't know the full power of these frogs just yet. They are terrifying. you'll see them on full display here in this level, in this section of the level. They're pretty easy to destroy when they're small, but look how quickly they can grow. And they can hop up on you and make everything so much worse for you. So what I've found is the best way to kind of handle this is to just take every ladder you see. Take and try not to die. Take every ladder you see, try not to die. Because this place is kind of like an infinitely looping maze. Ow! And you're probably wondering, Dr. Volk. You're probably wondering, Dr. Volk, why don't you just stay behind and shoot these dumb dragon wizard guys? Well, because staying behind and shooting those guys gives the frogs a chance to form. And that's not fun. It's so not fun to deal with these stinking frogs. Oh, look, see? We've come to the end of this passage just by taking, and there we go. So now we have become the shinobi. We just take one more ladder down. Okay, 2 more ladders down. Go away, frog. Go away. We don't like you. Thank you. And now we are at the mini-boss. Come on! Go away. And this guy is kind of annoying to deal with. Oh no, I've already lost my power. Because his weak spot is only open at a very specific time. Ow! And I'm already done. You see, he has his shield up. His little arm plate up. And only in a few cases when he lowers it is he actually vulnerable. So you just kind of gotta spam him. You know, that was actually a little bit more rough than he normally does. He doesn't normally jump this much. At least not in the practice rounds I fought him in. Well, now he's dead, so I don't have to worry about it.
Feel fortunate to have survived until now.
I do, trust me. Alright, all eyes on me! Okay, everyone, okay, there we are. Sorry about that, I ended up having to redo this entire section of the game because I was so unhappy with my initial performance on this boss, and I think I'm gonna be unhappy with this one as well. So yeah, this is some sort of all-seeing eye alien, and he shoots a lot of bubbles. It's very gross, very weird, very alien. The best way I've found to handle this boss is kind of like the mandala boss fight from the Shinobi arcade, where you just kind of have to jump up and down and just constantly shoot. Just constantly shoot. And you can take care of them fairly easily. That still wasn't very smooth, but it was much smoother than my last attempt. So I will take that. And now we have the corridor leading to the underworld, which, oh my gosh, it's... oh my goodness. Oh, he just charged right through me. And of course, the corridor leading to the underworld is paved in marble. The path to heaven is probably just like, you know, a rickety boat bridge, but, you know, because humility, you gotta be humble. Gotta be humble to enter heaven. But I hate these centurions and I hate these hounds. Please die. They have the same color palette as me, they kind of have the same armor too, very similar armor. And I also hate these catty kangaroo ladies. These catty kangaroo ladies are the bane of my existence. I do not like them, Sam I am. They are really tough. You know what I find quite interesting? We all know that female characters, women don't really have the best. We all know women don't have the best representation when it comes to video games. That's just kind of an open secret. Especially back then, especially back in the day. But how is it that in all of these games, the female enemies are often the worst to fight? They really are. And look, yep, we got the cuttlefish back from level 3. Why did I come in here? Well, I came here for this POW. And you're probably thinking, well, Dr. Volk, why did you come in here for a POW that you're probably going to lose anyway? Well, I want to deal with these stupid catty kangaroo ladies as quickly as possible and not have to worry about them. Why is it that the female characters are almost always the toughest? Like, they're so agile, they jump around and do all this other annoying stuff, and I hate it. Why? It's always the female characters that are the toughest. Every single time. Oh, no. No! Yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that, if you stay in this level, if you stay in one place too long, then these weird monsters that remind me of Zero from Kirby will just come out and try to murder you. Thankfully, somehow I survived most of that, and only died to that one dumb cuttlefish right as I was to kill him. Alright, and so this is where things get pretty interesting. So, this is actually an infinite maze here. Oh, I forgot. Why do I keep forgetting? So yeah, this is an infinite maze. It's just an infinitely looping maze. And there's a special way that you need to go to get out. But I just want to go ahead and grab this stuff and then not fall down that pit. I want to just kind of grab this cool stuff while we're here. There we go. So we got all the stuff. Well, most of the stuff. There's still one more spot that I need to check out, and it's right down here. Because now we can get level 3 power. For the first time in this playthrough, in this Let's Play, we've got level 3 power. And we finally get to see what happens when we use it on this mini-boss. Nothing, because we will immediately get murdered by some Thundercats. And I hate them so much. And listen to that dumb girl's stupid laugh. Listen to her stupid laugh. I don't like it. I don't like dealing with it. I don't like dealing with them. It's just a lot to deal with, so I'm just gonna take the easy way route out and just shoot her from here. Yeah, I'll just come up behind her shield. Now I don't have to deal with the twins anymore.
You're very dangerous.
You're very... Be dead down here. I love what he just says. Be dead down here. And so now we come up to the boss, which is this weird cactus alien thing with the snake-like mouth that is just spitting out all of these little creatures. And this eye that's shooting a laser that thankfully cannot reach us from this range. There are 3 places that we actually have to destroy this boss. And obviously the first one we want to just go on and take out is this gross Scoopy guy here. Can't believe I died to one of these things, the green things. I was too focused on killing the cactus that I'm not focused enough on killing these guys. And now we have to deal with this thing, which is kind of annoying to deal with. Oh. It's a little bit annoying to deal with, but it's much more manageable if you know how to deal with this laser eye. You gotta stand under it, or close to being under it, to kind of bait it to shooting directly downwards. and get out of the way. Shoot. Do it a couple times. Get out of the... Oh! Oh, I got out of the way a little bit too early there. And that was dumb. Normally that goes a lot smoother. But now it's dead. And we don't have to worry about it anymore. There we go. We'll be taking on Gal Agiese next time on Dr. Volk.